Hello, everyone. This is the Navy Kangaroo. Thanks for joining today. As always, I'm a 100% free team. This is 100% Tigers deck. Man, we're starting basics again. Really, are we really going to go through this again? But hey, regardless of these garbage cards at the beginning, man, 2 more basics. Wow. Okay. We have a great video today because we're going to get probably 2 Sigs. I think I'm going to go ahead and combo one, but we'll go ahead and open the first one right now. So let's hope for a Tiger. Tiger, tiger, tiger. Let's see it. And we have, what do we have? What do we have? It's a silver. Can you all just break me off a diamond on one of these, please? All right, let's see a tiger. And what do we have? Ooh, it's a vintage. It's a vintage, and it's a red, vintage red. What do we have here, huh? What do we have here? We have wow, a vintage Sig catcher red. Wow, 99 is vintage now. Crazy. That is 68 overall, so that's a pretty solid one for all the Reds decks out there. So I've seen a couple Reds decks, so that's a pretty solid one right there. Let's go ahead and get rid of this All-Star pack. Do not ever waste any personal coin or any resources on these All-Star packs because they're garbage. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and keep going, and I'll go ahead and combo those Sigs in a second, but we're going to go Team Select Diamond, and we're going to go for Tigers as always. Bam, lightning bolt. So what do we have here? What do we have here? Maybe a vintage. Let's get a vintage. So, okay, we got a Jake Rogers. Oh, man. All right. That's okay. You know, why do all of my vintages come in Sigs and I can't get any in regular team decks, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and, oh no, I don't want the wish pack. No, not going to do that right now. I want to do the Diamond Player Selective pack. That's what I want to do. I don't know who to pick in the wish pack. So I'm going to recycle through these again because I got that prime that one time, but I'm not getting one this time. So we'll go ahead and use this Carrasco, I guess, because that's the highest. And highest are always best because you could combo them and hopefully get, you know, sometimes you get a prime from those gold draws when you combo high diamond. So bam, lightning bolt, and let's hope for another high diamond. And we have, what do we have here? Let's see a good one. So while we're opening this, hey, that's a pretty good one. Look at that. Look at that Wheeler. And we got a Spencer Turnbull. I don't know who he plays for now. Look at that, 73 overall for that Wheeler. That is really solid. So, okay, well, we're getting some decent diamonds here. Let's hope for a legend. Legend. Let's see it. And we have, okay, well, nothing great here. We got an old Wagner. That's good. But anyway, I will be reviewing a couple of your teams today. I'll get to 2, maybe 3, depending on how fast the rest of this video goes. So let's keep going. Let's see a prime. Let's see it. And we have 3 golds. And, oh, an old Weaver down there. Okay, I don't know which one that is. If that's Jason or Jeff Weaver, I don't remember. Or Jared Weaver. Some name that starts with a J. But I like the Weaver who played for the Tigers for a short time because he was mean. And I miss those days of pitchers where they pitch by intimidation a lot of times. So here we go with live player packs because live is always better, right? Except it's not because you can't get prime, you can't get vintage, and we got a Buxton and we get garbage. So, okay, that was kind of a waste. And then we'll just go one last search for a prime or a vintage. So we'll go team select, and then we're going to get another Sig, and then I'm going to get onto your teams, and I'm going to talk a little bit of game strategy because, hey, guess what? PvP is back. PvP is back, and I did finish in gold. What did I finish in? Gold? No. Diamond 2 this time. I finished in Diamond 2, but I only played about 11 or 12 games. And PvP is different now. I'll just tell you, it's a little bit different. I have noticed some change. I don't like the, I really don't like the new layout. I haven't liked it for a little while. I'm getting used to it, though. But just where the pitches are, they're just a different location and stuff where you select certain pitches. So I made a mistake a couple times pressing the wrong thing because they're kind of out of order how they used to be. What am I doing here? I'm comboing. So we'll start with a Sig combo. And do I have a couple gold Sigs? I have some of these vintage Sigs. Let me see if I have enough vintage Sigs to do a Sig combo. I should have prepped on this, but while I'm looking through this, I will talk about, maybe I'll need to go to backup player really quick. Sorry about this, y'all, but I will talk about PvP. So one thing for all you PvP folks, I have noticed, and if you all have noticed this too, please let me know. But I have noticed that in PvP, you're much more likely to get like a little blooper that drops in. I've seen a lot more of that lately than pitches or than defensive outfielders who are diving and making crazy catches and stuff. All right, we're going to do 3 vintage Sig for this combo. So let's hope for a good Sig here. So we'll go 1, we'll go 2, and we'll go, let me see, where's that third one? I know I just moved a third one over. Where you at, dude? Where you at, bro? It was a silver, I think. If anyone sees it, go ahead and shout out. There we go. It's that Kendall right there. I almost did that Baylor too, but so 3 vintage Sigs. Are we going to get almost 3 catchers too? Let's see a Tiger. Tiger. Let's see it. And we have a Crawford. So 3 vintage Sigs, don't get another vintage Sig. Okay. But if you do 3 vintage, you'll get another vintage. So that's a sick Crawford, though. I like that one a lot. No, I'm not going to combo you, but that's for Giants decks out there. That's a pretty solid one. So let's do some more combos. I really thought comboing 3 vintage Sigs would result in something good, but maybe not. Maybe not, and whatever. Just another way this game has some little oddities that I don't like. But that's okay. My biggest beef of all with the game, is with that Eric Haas is such a garbage card. Let's see like a decent goal draw here. Can we just see a decent goal draw? Let's see a good one. So my biggest beef with the game is the stupid event coins and the event shop specifically that doesn't reset. It really needs to freaking reset. There we go. That's what we needed. Mentor, I get in a whole thing about how garbage Mentor is now, but that's okay. I won't. Man, look at this. Game's busting out with some diamonds here. The game is busting out the diamonds. So when I said break me off some diamonds, the game must have been listening because we got some diamonds up the yang right now. And there's, it's always good to have diamonds up the yang. So here we go. We're going to keep comboing a few, and then I'm going to get to your teams. But yeah, just the event shop, just reset that thing. Don't make it just 1 Sig every freaking year. You give out all these event coins and event stuff. Just go ahead and just let folks just freaking, collect on that. But whatever. Okay, so we're not going to do that. Maybe we'll do, okay, I think we're good. We're good. So let's go ahead and move forward. So we'll get right into your teams. And yeah, like I said, PvP, look, and another thing I've seen, and look, this is just anecdotal from like my own 12 games or whatever I played, but it seems like mistake pitches. Where am I going here? I got to go for team friends, right? So thanks all. Hey, if for all your friend requests, by the way. So if anyone wants me to feature your team, please send me your team name in the comments, and then also send me a friend request by this game. So I might have time for 3. I don't know. We're going to start with Goldie Fan right here. And Goldie Fan, look at this. Memo at Goldie Fan 7 on YouTube. So hey, what's up, YouTube bro? Another YouTube bro. So happy to feature you here. We always start with catchers, and we got this 6'6" Molina right there. And look at that. He starts at 75 basic for catcher. That is really, really solid. So for fielding, 72 overall normally, but that is really high fielding. What do you got going on here? 5-tool player spotlight, born to be a star. So he's got 5-tool player figured out, born to be a star. Spotlight, I love all of those except for, and you know what? Your dude in your number 4 hole, your cleanup hitter, that's a perfect person to have born to be the star. So that is good. And then who is this? This is the Diaz. He's in your 6. So yeah, 6 spots. Another good born to be the star position. I would like to see some Pioneer mixed in here, but look at that Pujols. That is a sick Pujols prime right there. Hey, that's a tough alliteration. Pujols prime. Spotlight, Slugger Instinct for that Musial. That's solid. And what do you got here? Leading hitter. That is a really, really solid Musial. So like that in the number 3 spot. Number 2 is this Arenado. So a lot of Sigs on offense. You're about right where I'm at. This 119.8 overall. You got another Born to be a Star though for the number 2 hitter. Well, maybe give me your feedback, bro. Do you really like Born to be the Star that much? I do, sort of, for like maybe one or two batters, but I don't think it does a lot for average, for batting average. And I do like to have decent batting average for my power hitters or for my folks with Born to be the Star. But look, love zone control. That's my favorite with Dr. K is zone control. So, and especially with this Wainwright with very high location and with finesse pitcher. I freaking love that skill, love that pitcher, and that is a sick ace right there. Sick ace, great Wainwright, like that one a lot. And you got this Gibson, that's 70, what is that, 77 overall basic for Gibson. Wow. With nasty pitch, kind of still building your folks up because I could see that's the one thing where you're lacking. Your offense is just sick, but your bullpen could use some work. And you know that. I'm not telling you anything you don't know, bro. I do like winning streak. Winning streak is great for closers. Dominant pitcher, Iron Will. What do you have? You got velocity and fastball. Yeah, so that is a dominant pitcher. With nasty pitch. Nasty pitch is probably number 3, I'd say, in the special trainer thing. My favorite is, of course, Dr. K, but I like zone control also. So Cabrera, here we go. This is pretty good Cabrera for your setup. The problem that you'll run into, obviously, is in League Master mode. It's tough. It's tough because your bullpen gets eaten up, in special mode too. So that's a lot of these things are going to be really tough with kind of a weak bullpen. What I'd really like to see with this Miller, I'd really like to see the pitcher chemistry because I don't think you have pitcher chemistry on any of these. Control Master and no pitcher chemistry. So it would be great if that Miller gets pitcher chemistry because then that'll benefit every single relief pitcher there and starter. But really where it comes into play is your relief pitchers. But it's a legend skill, so you got to get that legend skill. So anyway, great team. Thanks for sharing, bro. And I'll check out your YouTube channel. So thanks for thanks for the support, bro. Thanks, Goldie fan, a lot. I'll be interested to see how your team keeps progressing. So I got Praise the Lord now, who's been waiting for a little while. Praise the Lord, 99.8 overall. We got a little freeze right here. There we go. Man, get a little worried sometimes with this game freezing. So this is a brand new Braves deck, obviously. But hey, look, first of all, before I get into it, notice over there on the left, right below the 99.8 overall, you got an S for your team deck, S for your diamond deck. So that's the way to start a team. That is the way to start a team. Love it, man. You're off to a great start. Do not resource this catcher anymore because you'll get a better one. That 63 overall is very, very low. The 50 overall fielding, woof. But I don't really care about fielding for catchers, but don't bother resourcing that dude anymore. And it looks like you really haven't. You've kind of spread your resources around to basically everyone else, including this Freeman. And same with this Acuna. One thing I was interested in is, so you plussed up the fielding to minus the connectivity on this Acuna. Not sure why you did that. Not sure why you're really focusing on fielding a lot with him, but that's okay. That's okay. It's your team, man. You do whatever you want, but I don't think right fielder. I might switch him to center, to be honest, instead of right, because he does have his fielding is a lot better than Andrew Jones. And you only have 2 for laser beam with Jones, so Acuna is going to have a better arm than a 2-stat laser beam for that Andrew Jones super sub. And tied or losing. Okay. So super sub is obviously not a good one for Ozuna, but you'll be able to figure out your skill change later. Love this Riley, so go ahead and resource this. This is a 6 Sig. Love this Sig. So you'll of course need to diamond them up, and you're working on the skills for everything. So this is a new team, but really really like that start. So go ahead and resource the crap out of this dude, and really, especially when he's gold. With the upgrades and everything, because when they're gold, it's a lot cheaper and a lot easier, much fewer points and stars to get that Riley up to where you need to be. And then you're going to go ahead and diamond him and black diamond him when you can. Keep playing. Hey, keep playing pick'em because you'll eventually get what you need with pick'em if you can get 15 in a row. It's a tough one, but I've done it before. I did it 2 years ago, so you can get that free diamond upgrade ticket. Okay, here we go with this freed. This is a pretty solid freed across the board. For skills, Iron Will, Control Alerus, Pace Controller, which is interesting. Consumes less stamina. That's a good one. For a silver stat. 73 overall for certain pitchers anyway. 73 overall. I could kind of see why you didn't put this as your ace, but I do like the velocity and location better than fastball break. I might even put the Strider as your ace just because his not only his overall, well, okay, I see he's catching up to the freed right now. But eventually I think that Strider will take over as your ace just because he's 73 overall and got a little bit higher ceiling than the freed does. And this Morton, so this is all good. Player of the month. Wow, look at that sale he got going on. That Chris Sale right there, player of the month. But I would say that I'd be resourcing the Strider. I'd be putting a lot of, instead of spreading the wealth with your starters, really put it on that Strider right now because you need your solid ace. And black diamond up that Strider and get that dude in the number one spot because that'll make things a lot easier from PvP to a bunch of other stuff. Good closer. Glad you got a prime closer, 70 overall, which is solid. That Kimbrel's going to be with you for a while. I wouldn't black diamond your closer right away because, it's not like in League Master mode you're going to be needing your bullpen a ton. That you need anything above a 70 overall prime closer, but eventually you will need to black diamond that. But that is a really sick one that you'll have for a long time. And, you're working on skills for everything, right? Your skills are just being worked out for everything. Winning streak is great, by the way, for a closer. And ground baller is, I think the jury's still out on ground baller. So anyway, great team, y'all. Orioles newbie and CSS73. I'll get to y'all next week. I got to run, y'all. But hey, thanks a lot. Please like, subscribe. Send me your team names. More than happy to feature y'all. And go ahead and keep playing all the good stuff on here. And while we close this down, I got these 2 boxes I'm going to open. So forgot about these. So let's hope for something good. And we have premium skill change ticket, which costs 700 friendship points or rank points anyway, and 5 gold lottery tickets. See, these boxes are junk. I'm telling you, these boxes are junk, but that's okay. All right. Thanks for joining, y'all. See you next week. Peace.